I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, Crafty. Welcome, Chris. Lovely to have you in the chat. Welcome for anybody else coming on in. Before we kind of go into this, because I pulled out the stuff because Christina's birthday is tomorrow. And not that I forgot. Hi, Brazy girl. It's her birthday, but I said to her today, and she kind of messaged me, and I said, "Do you want to do a birthday celebration tomorrow?" And she goes, "Yeah, Mom. Can we do it on your channel?" So we're gonna throw Christina a birthday party tomorrow on the channel. And I know and I told Kim, and I said, "I'm really sorry." But it's also Mon's birthday, so hi, Shades of Gray. So we're gonna throw Christina a birthday party, and we're gonna come in tomorrow and have her on. I know it's the same time that Kim's going to be doing her live, and I told her I'm really sorry, but it just happens to be that day. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, come in. That's Eastern time, and join us. Christina will be on. We're going to be hopefully getting it on her channel too. If you all haven't had a chance, please go subscribe to Christina's channel, and that's Kathy's granddaughter and my daughter. And then and then we'll just have a party. We'll throw up the can't think what it is now. The the line, the invitation, people can come in if they wish to, and this way we can have a party. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. High Adventures with Gardening and Gardening. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And have a birthday celebration. And so people can come in and wish her happy birthday. And so this way she'll be able to party with us. And I'm looking forward to that. So I hope people will join me for tomorrow. And, you know, the time she's available, of course, is after 8 o'clock. So it's kind of what we have to do tomorrow. So, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So originally we were going to do this tomorrow, and I decided to do it tonight a little bit. And we will go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to go into a little bit of detail first because I feel better today. I'm still kind of sore, but I'm not like like I was on Monday. My knee's better today, but I'm still just kind of really tired. I think pain just kind of, and I really have to get busy on knotting that blanket that needs to go out towards the end of the month, and I just didn't feel like doing it today. So I've been working on another time sensitive project. I feel like I have them all over the place. And so I had every intention of sitting down and doing with my mom doing the layout for the cookie exchange, and it didn't happen. I didn't have it. We had the AC guys here today, the compressor and the AC. So, everything, it was just a lot going on. And I just was like, and I figure out what's going on with these things. I've had a little bout of insomnia, and so I haven't been sleeping over the past couple of days. So that's really kind of just affected everything. So just a bunch of things. But I wanted to do it kind of early in to tell you where we are in the cookie exchange, the cookie connection. And then tomorrow is going to be more knotting of the blanket. We have some things to work on, my mom and I do. And so this is the way, if anybody's interested. And the reason why I want to do it the way I want to do it is because, again, we want to bring people into this cookie exchange that are people that have content on their channel and people that do not have content on their channel. We want to bring both of those united together. So if you have a cookie recipe, send us the ingredients, send us the directions on how to cook it. If you're out of the United States, and below after you get done typing in the recipe, go ahead and just put, and this is the email, you can email it, put hashtag um, blessed cookie connection 24, and go ahead and send it. But if you're out of the United States, below that, if you can just convert it to US measurements, and if it's Fahrenheit, Celsius, just convert it to Fahrenheit for us. Just if you could do that, that'd be huge. Go ahead and email it to this address with that subject and thing. Make sure you put your YouTube channel. Make sure that, if you don't have content, put your at whatever it is. If there's numbers after your name, make sure you have those numbers. Copy it exactly how it is when you go to your YouTube channel. Everybody has a channel. You go to your YouTube channel, you'll see it exactly how it is. If you want to put your name, we're not going to put any last names. So how this is going to work is we're going to go ahead and start doing shorts. Hi, Jan. Start doing shorts, putting shorts together. 5 minutes intro, 5 minutes outro, and the middle of it. We're going to have several different playlists. One of all of the shorts, one of all the channels that have content, and one of channels that do not have content. If you want to, as a channel, and this is why I wanted to do it in short form. This is why we wanted to do it so that everybody can participate. If you would like to, on your channel, do your recipe, film you doing it, however you want to do it, go ahead and do it. You can do the video however you want. You can do it as long as you want. Don't do it in live, do it in an actual video. You can sit and tell people how to make it and tell the story, how it's your thing. Go do it. If you do that, go ahead and tag our channel in. And starting this November 26th, we will put those videos in a playlist. Now, you may choose to do a giveaway on your channel through that video. You may choose not to do a giveaway. We're going to say there are channels doing giveaways and channels that are not doing giveaways. It is up to you how you want to do that. But all those things will go into one thing. I'm hoping to get enough cookie recipes, for us to fill a cookbook. That's what I'm really hoping, that we can get enough to make it feasible, that we can put it in a downloadable through our merch store cookbook. Okay. What I would like to do is and it would have to be after the holiday season, so it'd be this year's thing. It's going to be dedicated in my dad's name because he loved cookies. And what we will do with any of the profits from that, any of the cookbook spot, it will be split. A portion of it I would like to donate back to, and I haven't told her yet, but I will tell her. I'm planning to send her an email about it. I'd like to send a small donation to Gail because she works. Her channel, Broken Hearts Ministry, does wonderfully and helps the homeless a lot. And I think that also keeps it within the YouTube community. So I'd like to send a little donation to her for her to buy whatever supplies she needs. There's an organization, and I can't for the life of me remember it, but it's a organization for veterans, and they came beside my dad and us when we needed it. And I would like to donate on his behalf to that and give back to them. And I would like to figure out, I think what I would like to do with 10% of that also, with the other 10, and people can say if they wish for us to not, then we'll respect the wishes of that. But we would also like to give like 10% to the Gideons, and they buy Bibles for people, and that would keep some aspect of what our cornerstone of this channel is, which is, Jesus. So, we could put it to say, if you wish that 10% doesn't go, then we'll divide it evenly between the two. I cannot remember that, and I know it, but I cannot remember. It's a huge organization, and I just cannot remember it. So we would like to do that. That's kind of how the cookie exchange is going to work. Now we're going to do a video on our channel that's going to be out for a cookie. Yeah, she is awesome. And it's just a way of giving back. We would like to, we're going to do a cookie recipe on our channel. Okay. And each channel is responsible for, if they want to do a video of them making the cookies or talking about the cookies, however they want to do it, they can choose to give away or not. We're going to do a cookie recipe. We're going to do a video, and everybody can enter that, and we will be giving a Hobby Lobby or an Amazon gift card away. So we are planning to do that. I'm looking at, it's not, the minute I see it, I'm going to remember it. It's not Warren. It's not, was it Warren? It's the gentleman that was in, oh, it's not Wonder Warrior. He was in, oh goodness, he was in, and I can see it in my head with Tom Hanks, and I can't remember what it is. I should, but I cannot remember. Now I'm unfrozen. The Gary Sinise Foundation. That's the one that when we first moved into our house in Cincinnati, when we moved in there, we saw the house outside of from video, and the real estate agent said, "Oh, somebody's been smoking in here, but you don't really smell it." Well, you smelled it, and they couldn't test the AC unit because, hi Michael, they couldn't test the AC unit because it was the middle of the winter when we saw it, and we were in Florida, and the AC was not working. They ran this thing to death. And so we had to come up with a pretty substantial amount because to be able to put a new AC unit in, and we didn't have it. So the Gary Sinise Foundation came beside my mom and my dad and helped place, and I know I'm frozen, guys, helped place our home for us with the help with the cost, and even the AC company took a little bit off, and we were just so grateful for it. And they really came beside it. So the Gary Sinise Foundation was tremendously helpful. They came beside us. They helped because we had my dad who was disabled. We had Josh who's a diabetic. We had, Jordan. And it was April when we moved in there. It was pretty cool. But
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway. But thank you, Brazy, so much, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. But anyway, so again, the we're gonna do a video. Anybody can enter on that video that we're gonna do on our channel, and we will be giving a gift card and and it's only for the United States. So we'll do a video. You as a channel can do a video too as well if you wish to. You don't have to, but you can. You can do a video of the cookies. You can give a gift card if you want away. That is your choice. That is up to you. But I will definitely be putting the videos up. So that's the way we're going to kind of work the cookie exchange. I know people have had questions, and I just need to get it unwritten, but that's how we're going to do it. And I really, really want to encourage people that do not have channels to participate, because I think this will be awesome. And we're also going to have, hi Garden, how are you? We're going to have a kind of a hashtag with the cookbook, and that is going to be hashtag be a blessing forward, because that's what we're all doing in this mix of the season, is we're being a blessing forward. So I hope that kind of explains, and hopefully y'all can hear me, that's how we're going to work the cookie exchange. I need to do a little bit better thing, and I will be willing to go on anybody's channel and talk about it. I think it's going to be great. It's all about bringing the connection together, because when you do a cookie exchange, it's exactly what you do. You bring everybody together. So that's just a little bit. I wanted to get into it in case anybody kind of wondered how we're going to do it. I just need to do a video and then need to start getting going, but I feel better. I know, hurting like I was on Monday, and I think it took a lot more out of me, but I thought it did. All right. Now, those that remembered, we did this, and they're probably all going to fall off here, but juice tonight, of course, when I'm going to show something. So anyway, that's a great face, but anyway, we did this. Those that remember, right? So I thought I would take them out and let you all see how they turned out. Like this one. They turned out really pretty. Hi, Misha. How are you? For the most part. That one I'm going to have to do a little fixer up on. Because that one got a little bit funky right there. And the back of it was taken so that so that when we peeled the paint off, it's exactly what I did. There's a little bit of paint on these, on the back ones, but these we're going to paint, right? And by doing the paint on the back, it came out pretty. And they kind of look dull a little bit now, but when you put the stuff on them, they're going to come to life. Oh, I'm sorry, Misha. Hi, Mountain Grandma. How are you? We're going to throw some ones in the chat for Misha. But by putting that tape on the back of it really helped, because then we didn't have all of the kept this, because we're going to paint the back of these. So I hope tomorrow you're going to join me, because fun. We'll let just people come in. Hopefully my internet will be a little bit more working with me, right? But I need to do a little bit better video of how, we made some changes, how we did the cookie exchange, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really do. These ones came out pretty. And these will be available in our merch store, these earrings. You get them all done. You're learning how to stain glass. Are you doing that live? Because that would be beautiful. Okay, these are done through what is called paint pour. They almost look like stained glass, but they're actually paint pour. But if you can see that big chunk of paint back there, if we had not, when we paint poured these laying down, we would have had a whole mess. Oh no, I want to learn how to. Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun. And it's like with the paint pour, I'm like, you know what? If you don't know, you'll never know. If you don't just do it. It's like the paint pour. It's like, just do it. This one came out pretty. This one was, I loved these. I think it was, of course I did. It was this and this one where I kind of did it. And it's kind of like you've got one green one and one red one when somebody wears it. I thought that was really fun. But I'm taking off the tape. Now for the crocheters out there, oh guys, I'm going to make your life so much easier. These are the ones that we are doing. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, I love these. These are the ones that we're doing for the crochet community. What we're going to be doing is putting the number 4.5, right? 4.5, 5 millimeter, whatever on this. And this way, you'll do a video. I think it'll be fun. I want the videos coming from you. Those that are choosing to do videos for their cookies. You do them. You put them on your channel. You can choose to give a prize away. You can choose not to give one. It's up to you. Just tag us in it. Tag us in it, and we'll put it in there. You can choose to do a $10 gift card if you want. That's you run yours. You do your thing. Do it in a video form. But what we're going to do, and I will put a short together of, we're going to put out the JJ cookies, which is a short, and I will put that together. So you guys see how the shorts are going to look like, but start getting them to us because we're going to need to make shorts, and you can take any shorts and share them to your channel. It's really easy, but these have like the little hole things. And we're going to put like the 4.5 or 5 millimeter on here, or 6 or whatever it is. And then the crocheter, like me, who literally has 1, 2, 3. I probably have about 6 blankets going right now at once. I'll never forget when I come back going, what hook size was I using for that? Or whatever project is, you're going to remember the hook size. Isn't that cool? They're going to be so much fun to look at. So these are going to be stitch markers, but they're going to have the actual hook size on them. So that's going to be, it's going to be fun. I thought about doing videos. I don't want to copy what Gail is doing at Fall Fest either, because I don't want to do that totally. But I know that there's people out there that don't put content on their channel. And for them to put together a video of a cookie recipe is something they're not going to want to do. But for instance, like let's say Brazy Girl wanted to contribute a cookie recipe, but she doesn't have any content on her channel. Well, I want her to participate. She's an active part of this community here. And so I want her to be able to participate. I want her to be able to have her cookie recipe out there. And so this way it's going to bring people in by doing the shorts to channels, and also bring people to say, listen, I don't want to put any content in, but I want to participate because I have a great cookie recipe that my great-grandmother passed on to my grandmother, and it has a heck of a story behind it, and I want it to be told. And so that's the way it is. And then at the end of this, wouldn't it be awesome if we had like 50 or 60 recipes we could put in a cookbook and we can give a little portion to Broken Heart Ministry, and then take a little portion and be able to give it to the Gary Sinise Foundation in honor of my dad, and then be able to take a little bit and buy some Gideon Bibles. That would just be awesome. It is paying it forward. If we do the cookbook, I just want everybody to know, Blessed Crochet is not getting any of that. It will all go to actually going and doing it forward. Hi, Kathy. You got it, girl. You were gifted it by Bracy Girl tonight. That was awesome. And I know you were one of the people that kind of got thrown around with the membership. So I'm so glad you got it. This was the other one. Isn't these pretty? So I'm going to take our Cricut machine and put like 4-point, the actual crochet thing, the crochet number on here, and then they'll be sealed. And these will be actual stitch markers, so that when you guys are crocheting, and I've heard it from people and they go, yeah, I put that project down. And I don't remember what hook size it was because I just got frustrated with it and I put it away for a while. You guys go, oh yeah, that was a 4.5. I had something similar to this, not as pretty, but and I absolutely, these were lifesavers, and it was something basic I did and I loved it. So this is what we're gonna do. You can tell us when I put them on the merch store, like what favorite color you guys have if you order them, but there's no way, because like, let me just pull this up. These are the same colors of them, but look how different they look. They're two very different things. They're two very different. So I literally would have to put each one up if I did it, and we're not doing that. So if you say, yeah, my favorite color is turquoise, so I can find a turquoise in a 4.5 one and send it. That's how they're going to be. But there's no way I'm ever, and I could never pour it the same way it's on here. But I'm telling you, stitch markers with the name on it, with the number size hook. Yeah. How many of us have crochet projects we have stopped doing because we don't remember what hook size it is? I've torn out projects because I don't remember what sizes is. And if you don't think that going from a 4.5 to a 5 makes a difference, it does. Yeah, they're paint pour. That one pretty? They're all different. I mean, these were done with the same thing, but like I said, look at them. They all came out differently. Every solitary one of them is different. But then we have a Cricut machine, so we're going to take the Cricut machine and get the vinyl out and start doing the vinyl and doing it. So I hope everybody will come tomorrow and just celebrate my baby girl's birthday. We can have some fun. This was another one. I thought I'd show you guys the results of these. If I got to paint any of them tonight, that would be fine. If I didn't, you got to see them, and we just got to chit chat. That's why we did this community. It's why we did it. We did it so that you guys can connect with each other, and that's why we did it. Yeah, it's her birthday tomorrow. So I said, do you want a birthday party online? She goes, yeah. So I was like, gravy. She'll be 26. Boy, do I feel old. That kid was born right on her due date. She wasn't messing around. She was born right on her due date. And not many women deliver on their due date. She was born, I started at like 13. I know. And it's Western Australia. It's someone else's birthday too. In Australia it is. We know whose birthday it is. Be hers tomorrow. You know who else's birthday it is. Look at that one, guy. Isn't that pretty? It's Mom's birthday tomorrow. My daughter and her share birthdays. So you know we have to do this. You know what I'm about ready to do, right? Because I know it's not tomorrow here, but according to Mon, it's already her birthday. So you know what we have to do, right? This is for my sister in Australia. There you go. She gets the birthday cake tonight. Because in Australia, it is the 19th. So happy birthday. I love you. And we're going to play this real quick for her. Because we got to celebrate the birthday girl. Yeah, my computer. I am telling you, I'm going to love the day that I can tell my son-in-law, take this computer and you can use it for target practice. But it's going to work right now. But Mon, happy birthday. I love you. Big hugs. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you. Here you go.
This is my birthday wish for you. That you would never be blue, and may you have a rainbow for every single day, and may every road bring happiness along your way. May love be yours to have and hold, and may you never grow old. May every single dream you dream come true. And that's my birthday wish for you. And that's my birthday wish for you.
Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. That was Scott singing that. That was his mother's song, was happy birthday. So happy birthday, happy birthday. We love you. I had to do it. This one. These were these two. Wait, that's the front and back. These are the earrings. They came out so pretty. And these look dull right now, but they're not going to be when we seal them. And I'm just using this. I thought about using the other stuff, and I don't know where it is right now in the garage, and I don't know if it's still good. So this is the Mod Podge and one coat gloss. It's super glossy. It says it's water resistant. So I'm gonna just trust that it's gonna hold. But I thought I gotta get Christina's done because I was gonna do Christmas present. I already took the tape off that one. So my great granddaughter was born in Japan on the 23rd at my birthday. And my birthday is the 22nd. She is my next expense is going to be a new computer. I swear. I'm thankful this computer has done what it's done, but I was reading it and it's just it's doing, but my birthday is the 22nd. If she was in the States, she would have been born on my birthday. That is so cool though. That is so cool. I wanted Christina to be born on my birthday, which her birthday is the 19th. My birthday is the 18th, but no. That wasn't God's plan. That wasn't God's plan. And we are hardwired, guys, into the internet. And it's a very old computer that's going, that's my next thing is to get a new computer. Actually, I have my son-in-law build me a computer that works. Because I'm showing live here, but I'm showing frozen on my side. I can't do anything. I can't take that comment down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi, Sandy. But now I'm frozen for as long as I don't know. Well, that's not cool. Now I'm not frozen. I don't like that. I may not be able to use this one. I don't know if you guys can see what happened. It kind of got bent, which is not good. I don't know if I can use it. It's not cracked, but I don't kind of like the bent that it got. There's no crack to it, but it's not, I don't know if it's going to sit flat. Well, yeah, it is going to sit flat. I would say that these do tend to stick to the paint. But I am very grateful that I've had the computer working to a point. Good night, Chris. Okay. See, this one, that one. I think it's these two. I have to decide which one I'm going to do for Christina. I think I like these two the best. These two are, no, they're wooden. You maybe can paint pour in metal. I've never really tried. Those two are for Christina. I had leftover paint from her wedding. They use for flowers. You have to use acrylic paint when you paint pour. And I was able to, I wanted to do them in earrings. Hi, Lydia, so that she can have them from the colors that were actually in her flowers. So I'm going to put hers aside. I'm going to give these to her for her birthday. And, oh, good for now. Yeah. I just keep going, okay, as long as you're going to continue to work, computer, I will be happy. I think these are really, really pretty. And the colors are matted right now, but they're not going to be matted. They're not going to be matted for once I get the stuff on them. And I had the blessings of meeting Chris. We had a local fair. I didn't realize until she pointed out to me that we have it not far from our house. And so I got the opportunity of meeting her, and she's a sweet lady. And we really don't live that far from each other. So that'll be awesome that we can connect with each other. Now we did this one. Remember? We did this one. So, these are Christina, and I'm probably not going to keep these. These were just, all these were little, I think what they were, little paper clips from Dollar Tree. I'll just go get some more. So we can You know, this is going to be possibly, that was one of them pretty. So I got to keep them straight, or I'm going to, I think these ones I was going to do for Christina. These ones are Christina. Yep, the birthday girl. These are Christina's because she had blues and oranges. So these were going to be hers. These pretty. Came so pretty. So I will give some for her birthday. I want to keep her straight. These are the ones we did for paint pouring downward. I just figured I'll get on, chat, see how everybody's doing, check in with everybody, hang out, tell everybody how I was going to kind of run the cookie connection, and I'll get back on track. Like I said, I've had some real, when you're in a lot of pain, there's the wonderful thing that happens in your body just goes for a couple days. Oh, I was in a lot of pain. So let me just, doesn't always, takes a while to kind of recover. So aren't those pretty? And they're shiny, but they're going to be even more shiny when, I've always been one that has loved arts and crafts. Always. Always loved arts and crafts. Always been that kind of girl that, you know, I can't paint. Like I can't paint for anything. Like if you ask me to paint a person, it's never happening. But I've just always been that kind of person. Now crochet was a little difficult for me. Well, once I got it, I was hooked. And I've been doing that for probably since 2012, somewhere in there. My grandmother could paint very well. I have a family member that can paint very well that unfortunately is no longer in communication with us because I guess we said something that was, I'm not going into that, but it's hard. It's a really not so good situation, but it is what it is. These are pretty. These may be mine, guys. I may have to take them. Aren't those pretty? So they're gonna be pretty now, but they're gonna be even putting these. These have to paint the back. Yeah. It's a sad situation and it didn't need to happen. Didn't need to happen. They're doing what they want to do. Go right ahead and do it. I'm really sorry. I feel sad, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've gotten to a point to say, not my problem, yours. It's really pretty. Those are really, I mean, you know, no earring is going to ever look the same. They're all going to look different. No matter what I do. So I can't do anything about it. And I think, you know, that's one thing. Yeah. I think that's one thing that people need to realize. You have to, you know, you have to say, whose problem is it? If it's not your problem, then it's not. If you've done everything you can, then you just let the other person deal with it. And if they choose to come back in your life, wonderful. If they don't, then it's their problem. And that's where it comes down to. This came out pretty. And these are, like I said, they're kind of muted, but when we put the stuff on, they're going to be. And then I've got wonderful skins under here that I'm going to use for necklaces. So we'll be putting necklaces up too. Yeah, I've just always liked work. I've always liked crafts and stuff. That's why I just want one of these days one granddaughter that likes crafts, because Christina's not a crafty person. She does her art through cosplay, and that's fine. She be her. This is the orange set. Christina's colors were orange and blue, so I did one earring with her colors, one earring with his orange for the colors, and then I did one of them joined together. Some of them will be Christmas presents. But I wanted to give her these two for her birthday on Saturday. She wants clams and linguine. So I will be filming. We'll do that recipe so you guys have that one. Clams and linguine. That was pretty. My grandmother used to make it. We thought we used to have clams and linguine a lot. And so we're going to have clams and linguine, and that's what she wants. And my husband doesn't like it, so we're going to have brats too for her birthday and cake. So it should be fun. This was the other orange set, but I like that other one better for her. They look like fall leaves, don't they? They look like fall leaves. Okay. Now, underneath this, so I peel back. Whoops, the foot got stuck. The foot got stuck. Give me back the foot. Yeah, we did that. We had clams and linguine going up a lot, and so I thought I'll film that one. And I've got the pumpkin cake recipe filmed. So, but I do, if anybody's reached out to me about the cookie connection and I haven't gotten back, I really appreciate your patience. I've just been very tired and trying to kind of recover, and I'm going to have to paint, I'm going to have to tape the feed. I got my mic and I can send you it off of Amazon, and it actually changes colors. I can do that. We can have that run on right now for a while. It changes colors. I can do it in all different kind of settings. They have one that actually stands. I need to get that too, but I like my mic. And I got one for Christina, so when she goes live, when she's going to start doing it more regularly, that's the color she does. But because I'm a purple girl, we go with that. When I used to do, when they would allow, we would ripple off the lifeboat, we would be orange. Because, right, these are the skins. These are what's called skins. So, when we get, we're going to be, I will do it on, I will bring it on and I will show you necklaces and how we're going to do those. But I literally we're going to have to take the camera and bring it down and show you guys how to do it. So I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see a little bit better. That's why I use silicone mats. Do not use these silicone mats and then use them in your kitchen afterwards. They're for crafting once you do them, because you're using chemicals and paints and stuff. And so once you've committed them to paintboard, then that's what they stay. I wouldn't use the back of this one. But there would be some nice, I don't know if you guys can see. There would be some nice things to get out of it. And I'll show you when we get it. The back, you can see on this one, the back is not really impressive. It's the front that's impressive. I can already see, and you'll see when hi Alfonso, you'll see when I put that little, the glass thing on there, and I'll put it up and I'll see where it's going to pop the best on there. But there's a lot of cool colors. So don't throw away your skins, guys. I think it's the pain. I know, I don't think I know it's the pain. I know it's the pain level I've been in, and I know that it affects me, and Like, Mon would be on there. You need to take care of yourself. She's been encouraging me to do that. Don't like to, just so y'all know. I do not like it. Do not. I fight it every time. But I've had to. And it's affected my sleep. So, don't understand why. But it is what it is. I'm thankful that I got some decent sleep last night, but I've been tired today, and I'm like, okay, you're not, the energy level has just not been there. It's okay. That's okay. These ones came out really pretty. The pink stuff. It's okay. You know, if I can encourage people that, yeah, I know, but if I can encourage somebody to say, this is, you know, I'm not on here complaining about fibromyalgia. I really am not. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. It is what it is. But I hope that if you're dealing with somebody in your family or you know somebody that has it, maybe you've said to them, oh, just get up and go do it. Just do the thing. And maybe watching me would encourage you that that's not what you should be doing with them. If they're telling you they're tired and they need to rest or they can't do much, then you need to respect that of them because they know their body. And I thankfully don't have people in my family doing that with me. They are like, yeah, go relax and go rest and do what you need to do. And my husband knows. He's like, he said the past couple of days, he goes, you need to rest. He said, I can see it in your face. I can see it in your body. And pain just takes a lot out of you. And I hope that maybe somebody watching that has somebody that they're dealing with maybe has a different appreciation at the end of it, goes, okay, maybe I need to, not be, I need to let them tell me. They'll tell you, believe me, if they want to. And it's encouraging to me when people around me will say, you need to go rest. We're okay. We love you. We love you enough to say, go rest. I'll have to cover that up with a little bit of paint. Now these, really, that one just went flying. These ones I did both sides. So I did different ones. And I'm going to paint the ones that are solid. Those are going to get painted. Those are going to get painted with just metallic paint. I mean, these are really cool. Even just alone, even if they didn't have the markings of. Where did he go? I mean, it went flying. But maybe it went in the trash, but it didn't. Well, I'll have to find it when we get out because it went someplace. I just don't know where. Yep. Well, yeah, I did too when I was working. But I just hope that it encourages somebody that maybe is having a family member in their life that has this and say, oh, maybe I need to look at them a little differently. Maybe I need to look with a little bit more grace. Because that's what you need to give them. You need to give them grace and realize you're not in their body. You don't know how they're feeling. I know it looks like they should have a lot of energy and they should be fine and they should be all that kind of stuff, but they're not, and that's okay. It is what it is. And they'll tell you. And sometimes they'll do. I didn't finish those other two because it was getting so late when we were finishing that up. They'll do. They'll do, and they'll just tell you, yeah, and then they'll push, and then their body's going to hurt worse later. So listen to them. Pretty. There, I love the way paint pour happens. It just it just so unique, and it's so different. Okay, those are that. And then this was the skin that came out for that one. I know it's like, oh, you keep in paint skins? Just throw them in the trash. No, you'll see. And these are a little thick, but they'll be fine for what we're going to use them for. I will do that another day because I'm going to have to take the camera and put it on something and like get you guys down so you can see. And I know this doesn't look like much, but I can see when you get the glass up, you'll be able to notice it. Isn't that pretty? I know it doesn't look like much, but even this backside would have something. But you'll see when I do it. But I'll have to watch that next time. Okay, so those are done. Off the thing. So let's get Christina's done first, because those have to dry. At least the ones for her birthday, which are these. Okay, it doesn't have any. I chose to do a paint pour. This was more like a paint drip. I'll do one that you guys can see. So these no, that was the one I did. These ones, you can tell the difference in them, okay? This is a dirty pour, okay? This was literally, the paint was just dripping down. You can see the difference. And there's no way to really get this on the back. So this is just plain white. We painted that white on the back before we did anything. So her favorite color is turquoise, but I'm actually going to use aged copper. Okay, and the reason I'm going to use the aged copper is because that was another color within their wedding. I said to them when they were getting married, I said, your colors, and I knew his favorite color, so that's the color. His favorite color was orange. Her favorite color was turquoise. And my response was, and I'm just going to take my finger and paint the back of it. Possibly or not. My response to her was, we're going to start looking like Miami Dolphins. I have a paintbrush. I'm going to smooth it out. So I'm going to be able to cover up without dropping it. I'm just painting the back. So my response to her was, Christina, if we don't put another color in there, you're going to start looking like, it's going to be looking like Miami Dolphins. So if I did copper, then I had a really, because I could still work with the orange colors, but a lot better. I had a lot more room. And the reason I want to do metallics on these is because I think it'll look good on the back to have any. And I pulled out all my metallics. Hi, another time. So, we got silver. And, and I'm just kind of taking it. We're just kind of getting the paint around. Now see, that paint is going to be covered on the back. I said, Christina, you've got to do something beside the orange, or we're going to look like Miami Dolphins. So when they added the copper, they went with copper, turquoise, and silver. And those were their colors. And then I could still float in the orange, which I did. It's not going to work. Oops. That's not going to work. So that's, I'm going to need to invest in a paintbrush for that. But I can take my finger and just kind of take it. It's going to need another coat. These things get slippery. they get a little slippery. And I don't necessarily mind what is kind of happening. I'll show you in a minute, because it kind of giving that almost worn look to the back a little bit, but I'll still paint it. It's just I have more control. Did not have a paintbrush, and that's the thing I have to get is the paintbrush. And if a little bit gets on the side, I'm not worried. We'll just float that in and it'll be fine. And this will dry very, very quickly. And then get my paintbrush that obviously didn't work. And I would keep one of these little, you have a lovely evening too. I will see you tomorrow. Happy birthday, sis. I would keep the, the paper clips, because if paint got in there, you could just take it and kind of fish out the thing. And then we're just going to let that dry a minute, and I'm going to put another coat on. I can put it on the other earring too. So, I mean, a little hand painting, right? I got a little water. No paint, it's washable. Just going to take it, and if it did, like on the sides, if it gets a little bit, I'm not worried. I may even take a little bit when it really gets good and done, and take a little bit and really kind of focus on that. I kind of like the idea of the sides getting a little bit of that almost aged copper, because it'll give it a little shine. So I'm just taking a little bit of the copper and just kind of aging the side. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just aging the side of the earring, which will kind of gets a little bit on. I'm not terribly worried. I don't want it on the front part because that's where the design is. This will get a little bit of the kind of coppery edge, which looks really kind of cool. So these will at least be, if I don't fill it in too much, it's okay. I'm not worried. I'm just kind of making it look a little bit antique-y on there. It's inevitable. I get it on my clothing every time I do it. It's acrylic paint. It will wash. And with anything that's handmade, let's not try to make it perfect, guys. I try. I don't know about you, but man, with my crochet, I'm very persnickety about it. But I can't, no matter what I do, I know that there's imperfections going to happen. I'll let that dry for a minute. There's going to be imperfections. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to get it perfect. And I don't try. It's never going to happen. No matter how much I try, how much I try to do, it's never going to be perfect. And I don't know if I would do this without just using. I probably end up using my finger because I have a lot more control over where this is going this way, in a way that I wouldn't necessarily have. I have a lot of control of where the paint's going. what I want it to look like by just taking my finger and going like this. And just taking it. I don't know if I have a paintbrush I'm kind of using, but it's leaving streaks, which is not making me happy. So just going to take them and the ones that I don't have to do, I will show you those in a minute so you can see. But you're going to get kind of a... What's cool about what's happening with these is I'm kind of getting like a leather kind of back to them. If you can see that. We're kind of getting like a leather kind of look back with them. And if... Just trying not to terribly mess up. Terribly, terribly, terribly. I probably won't be able to finish all of them on the live because you'd have to be wear something where you can wash your hands. I brought some stuff, but I'm not going to have all of it to do. But I thought, well, I'll bring it in here, show you the results, show you a little bit. And I've got to get these done for Christina. It's one of her birthday presents. So just, I think the biggest lesson, and if I don't put up anything, you'll know why, guys. I think the biggest lesson I've learned about stuff like this is just do it. Good night, Chris. Just do it. Don't sit here trying to make it perfect and trying to, get yourself all perfect and do it perfectly. It's not going to be. But I'm so glad that I picked up the paint pour and I thought, I'll try it. And I find paint pour very relaxing. It is one thing that I have just found over time. I'm good at it. And I like it. And it is very, very relaxing. And I'm just going to kind of put this. Now, I think what I'm going to do is stop on the back of this one. Because I have... Okay. I think I'm liking that. And I'm going to put a little bit of silver because that was her other thing. So it's not perfect, but it looks like it's almost like a leather back. And when I get done with it, I'm going to put a little glitter on it. So you're not going to see any little imperfections that happened. Right? You're not going to see them because they're going to go glittery. And then when we put on the Mod Podge, right? When we put the Mod Podge on it, it's going to literally just flatten everything out and it's going to be fine. They're literally handmade. So and I'm just going to look and see if I wanted to clean up any of the edges a little bit. I mean, I'm letting some of the color pop through, but I'm not letting all of it. I'm letting it look a little bit, a little bit. Let me just kind of let that, that one got a little, it got my thumbprint, which is not a bad thing. Hi, Coastal Water. So But guys, if you've got cookie recipes, do not wait to send them. Send them. I know, paint with my finger. Send them so we can start putting them in shorts and getting them scheduled to come out. And I promise you, those that have asked me for details, I will have a written. We will do that tomorrow, written thing and information, how it's going to work. And I will do a video of the cookie exchange, cookie connection, and anybody that would like me to talk about it, I will be glad to come on their channel and talk about it. How it's going to work, and I'm just trying to bring people together that want to participate in something like that, but don't have channels. All right. Trying to get right here, and it doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. Come on. I'm impatient. Okay. Back of it. It's not perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. And we'll let it sit there and get all happy and dry. Well, I somehow try to clean my hands, right? That's why I brought the water, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought. Those are my daughter's earrings. I've got a bunch to sit here and do, but I'm going to move to show you how I can get that at least somewhat. Whoops. I'm telling you. It's something with me and paint, and I just got it. Just the earring just fell down. No! Slow motion, right? Slow motion, no kind of things happening. I'm telling you what. I got you all happy, got my hands all clean, and you really had to do that one, didn't you? Just like my kid. Just like my kid. She can be a troublemaker. But I won't take her any other way. I hope you guys will come tomorrow night and just and show her the love that this community has. I know you will. She's awesome. I may be a little biased. I'm trying to fix it right here. Okay, can you lie there and just dry and not bump it again? And maybe we can work with it. We've had technical difficulties tonight, but we've made it through. All right. I'm probably not going to do the rest of these. I just wanted to show them to you and show you this one, how I was going to do the back. All right. Awesome. All right, so I just wanted to show people. We're going to take one of these because these will be the easiest ones to do. Oops. Oh, I can just stay there. Nope, these are the ones I have to paint on the back. All right, let's do this one because I want to show people. Awesome. Thank you so much. Before I forget, if you all haven't checked out the Fall Fest 24, please go to Gail's Southern Living. Check out that playlist. Enter. I've got to finish that too as well because I'd like to enter to win some of them prizes. So if you haven't, please go and check there. There is 39 channels. We are one of the channels that are participating in that. Mountain Grandma is also participating in that. So if you haven't, go and check that out. Please go check that out. And so please go check that one out. I appreciate you going and supporting those channels. I'm going to drop Mountain Grandma in there. for you all to go subscribe to. And Blessing Through Connection is our other channel. We have started putting playlists on there so you guys can go check those out too as well. I'm going to put Jan's in there for you guys to go to. She's another one I believe is participating in Fall Fest if I have it right. So go check her out. All coming together, guys. All right. So again, I chose this Mod Podge because it is water resistant. And I didn't want to use something that wasn't. So it says 1 coat. The rest of the Mod Podge, and I could only find this at my what was it, Walmart? Walmart? That was the only place I could find it. It's very thick. I could not find it at Hobby Lobby. So it is supposed to be 1 coat, but you've got to seal them. And the reason why I'm going to seal them first, and before I'm still going to put the vinyl on it, I want to seal them first, seal the paint in, and then put the vinyl on top of the sealant, and then I'll go back and seal it again. All right, so I'm going to take this, and I just wanted to show you guys the difference. Because then I'm going to have a better adhesive to it. And these are the ones that had both sides, but then you guys can see the colors, and I wanted to try it. And then it's sealed, and then I'll come in and I will put the whatever it is, I can't think of what it is. I will put the Cricut stuff on that tells the thing. Now I'm going to kind of dabble this around for a minute just to make sure I've got it all. And I'm going to... Okay, I just want you guys to see the difference. And we're going to put the vinyl on later. And if you guys can see the difference, the color's really popping. Doesn't give it justice on camera, it really doesn't. Okay, this is that. That's the side with it. The side without it. Can you see that? I can see a difference when I do that. You can't see it when I do. Stay. Kind of see how dull it is? See how this kind of brings it to light? You can see there you go. You see that? It brings the colors to light. All right. Have a good night, Jan. And again, if you would like me to come on your channel and talk about the cookie exchange, I will be glad to do that. So you can see the difference in that. Now I can only do, stuff is thick. I can only do one side at once because I'm just taking it because of, I got to lay it down to dry. This will, and I'm curious how these are going to dry. This is different from Mod Podge. I'm going to have to. I don't know if anybody remembers, you're probably not too old or not too young, but I just got done watching That Girl. And I was like, I was so dang on disappointed they didn't have a wedding. I was like, why? Why not? So I'm going to let that sit and see It's pretty. It does. It brings out the colors. You guys can't see it. It doesn't show as well, but it does make them shine. And I know as it dries, it's going to be even more. And I'm just going to let that one get happy. Happy, 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 right? But it's thick. Stuff is thick. Thick, 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 thick. Now, this is dry. Now, that stuff paint does not take long to dry. One of my favorite tricks to do, guys, one of my favorite, is glitter glue. It is your best friend when you're trying to do glue. Best friend. So, if you take the glitter glue, right, and you just put a little bit in, not much, it dries clear. So if you do glitter glue, just a little bit in your thing, because silver was their other color, right? Just a little bit of glitter glue. And I'm going to take my brush I used, right? Used in the swipe stuff. And on the back of these, okay, that's how it dried. We're going to take the glitter glue and just put it on. You're still going to see the, what's that stuff? I can't think what it is now. You're still going to see the copper, but I want to add, of course, not leftover paint on my hands from the stuff. I want to add a little bit of sparkle, right, to the back. And if you use glitter glue, you then do not have to worry about glitter going everywhere. Now, I could put it in the Mod Podge. Yep, I could. I kind of take this and just kind of, I'm taking my finger again. We're finger painting tonight at Blessed to Crochet. How do you like that? And I'm moving it around just to kind of, and then this way too, this also makes it so that you don't have to have it perfect. I'm looking for perfection. But I just want to have the back to kind of reflect the silver part of, that was one of their colors. I will take a little bit of the glitter and just kind of put it on the edge of the thing. You see, you can still see the copper. It's still coming through. And I'm going to actually move. But you've got the silver now to kind of, you're still seeing the copper, but you're kind of seeing the glitter. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hands and just take it on the side. And then you just got a little bit of sparkle. I don't want to do it on the front because we need to see how thick that stuff is. The Mod Podge. Okay. Well, it was fun today. I was in a chat. I was a mod in a chat. I got to put the hammer down. The trolls were having fun. We weren't going to have fun in there because I wasn't going to allow it. Boy. All right. So now we got it on the side. Just a little bit of the glitter coming in. And we've got it on the side. And then I'm going to go to bed early tonight, I think. Still got this blanket to kind of work on, but we'll see. We'll see where I'm at in a little bit. Well, that is really pretty. Right, we're going to let you get happy. I'm liking that. because you can still see the copper coming through, but you got the glitter, and it is really pretty. The sparkle. Good night. Sparkle. It's really pretty. So you got that, but we're going to hide. I love the silver. Now I literally have between the silver and the silver and the glitter and the copper. I literally have all of their wedding colors in these earrings for her. Guys, this on a whole, and I left them in the other room. So I have to paint those. I need to get some paintbrushes. Don't have any ones that are small. Aren't those pretty? Now I'm taking, once I put it on, I'm kind of manipulating a little bit of the silver, the silver, just to kind of make it, because I just want to. It's so pretty on the back. Looks like leather underneath of it. It's really cool. But I'm telling you, glitter glue will become your best friend when you want to glitter something up. And if it dries clear, oops, did something with the chat. If it dries clear, then you're golden, right? You're not going to see it. All right. And I'm probably going to, I really want to see what that stuff's going to do, because I wasn't expecting it to be that thick. I mean, it is super duper thick. I just dropped it. I wouldn't respond to that either, Bonzo. That's just junk mail. That's just junk mail. And we'd be talking if you would agree to it. Because that's not you. That's not you. All right. Let's see where this is at. Glitter and paint all over me. That is really, it really does show. I think once it dries, I mean, it shows the, definitely does. It just looks curious now. I'm glad you deleted it. I'm glad. I'm going to see what this does. So this is before. Let's see what it does, guys, afterwards. Could be the color. Can't do anything with those yet. I don't think I've dealt with Mod Podge this thick. And Mod Podge is a craft sealant. So it's for sealing stuff. I would definitely be putting it in the same direction, because otherwise it is going to show. You don't. I got this because it was water-based or water-resistant. That's why I got it, especially for the earrings. keep your, oh, but definitely look the direction you're going in. I wondered if, curiosity, which I may just regret in a minute, but because it's going to add a little sparkle, that do. I was trying to see if this was going to, like, give me a little bit of, just do that on the one side, because now I can't do it on the back side. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can do one side with glitter. I just can't do the other side that I'm going to do everything on. I've kind of committed myself to glitter on this one, so I guess we're going to have glitter on it. That's that. It's just really thick. Which is good, I guess. Because it's going to seal it. I'm just not, I don't know about it yet. I don't know. It's definitely, it dries fast. I mean, you want it to seal. Well, yeah, it does. I mean, I'm going to see if I can find my other stuff before I do any more of this. Because they're not wowing me. That stuff's not wowing me at all. And I would think it would. Just wanted to see if I did it again. I mean, it's just, they're just not. I know whether it's the lighting or what, but I don't know. It's just, it's not doing like I want it to. So I'm not doing it. Yeah. I've got stuff. I don't know about this. Super glossy. This is super glossy. I want to know what's like really glossy. Because I've done two. Kind of like, it could be the colors too. I mean, it could just be these colors. Because they're dark. I don't know. It's dry on this side, so of course now I've got sparkles on this. At this point, we're just gonna. I don't want to use that same brush because it's got sparkles on it. So now I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to have sparkles on it. I figure at this point it's. We'll see. Could be the brush. which I may need to go out and get a different kind of brush for this than a foam brush. All right, I'm kind of liking it. So I think it was the colors. I just used my finger. I figured out what the heck. I still have something out in the garage. I'm kind of liking this that I just did here, and I'm kind of not. So I've got Christina's done. The problem is I don't know where that stuff is. I may have some in my closet. I have to go look because it's really good stuff. So before I do any more, I mean, if this is all I have right now, this is all I have, but I'm not writing home about it either. And this has got junk in it, so I'm just gonna throw that out. I don't know. I did 2, but I don't want to do hers and do it. So I'm going to leave it. And I did 2 of them. I mean, 2 of them I can use for my own personal stuff and my colors. Well, guys, I don't know about this Mod Podge. I'm kind of surprised. I really am. I'm kind of dang on disappointed too about the Mod Podge. Because usually I have a pretty good response with the Mod Podge. And I'm not too sure about this Mod Podge. I really am not. And if I have to, I probably gonna go see if I can find my stuff and see if it's still good. Because it's the bomb compared to this. And I can just use these 2 personally. These 2 over here will be mine, I guess. But I really don't want to do Christina's earrings in that. Not too thrilled with them. I need to get a better brush. Fingers work, but I need to get a better brush. So that's kind of the loop of the thing. I thought, oh, Mod Podge. This stuff is very thick. Very, very thick. This specific one. This is very thick. And I just was expecting it to kind of pop in a way that it's not popping on there. So yeah. Well, yes, I know that. But when you're telling me that this is supposed to be super glossy brilliant, I don't see it being super glossy brilliant on what I'm putting on here. I mean, to me, this should be a lot more of a pop than it is. I mean, it's just, it's not bringing out the colors like I want it to. It's okay, but I'm not just, oh, yay, beautiful. It's not, I'm not jumping for joy. And I mean, this is okay, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. You're back? I don't know how to explain it. I mean, this is the side without the Mod Podge on it. This is the side with. You can see there's a shine to it, which I'm fine with. But I don't know. This one, I don't know. And I'm not liking, it does like a very, very, I don't know, it just, that's dry and that's what it's going to give me. It does a very, very, I don't know, it does a funny, when you tilt it this way, it's taking away from the paint because of the way it's streaking on there. So I'm not liking that at all. Not one bit. So I'm not too sure about this one. I'm Mod Podge Super Glossy. One coat finish. I'm usually love Mod Podge. I'm not digging this one. I'll use my spray out in the garage before I think I'm going to use that on Christina's earrings. It's a bummer. I'm not doing any more of it. I'm going to go see if I can hunt my stuff down that's really good. And my determination when I open it is if it is yellowed, then I will have to order. Yeah, but I know Crafty, but the orange bottle, which I have, it's not waterproof based where it's sealing it good enough for earrings. That's the problem. And that's why I didn't want that one. Because it wasn't going to be something heavy duty. And these things for the circles for the crochet, they're going to be using them a lot. And I didn't want that. I wanted a stronger sealant. And I thought this will be fine. And I'm not digging this at all. I'm not happy with this. And I'm usually happy with Mod Podge. And believe me, I will call and tell them I'm not happy with it at all. And I have some really cool stuff. It's called Crystal Lake. And if I have to, I can go on it because I wouldn't need that much of it and go on and actually order. I can order it online if the stuff I have in the garage is no good anymore. But even if I didn't get these done for Christina by her birthday, if I could show them to her at least, and then when I get them done, I can give them to her. But they came out really pretty. I love the back of them where it has the silver. So this is the back of the earrings. Ooh. Well, we don't want to do that. Was that a thing in the dip of the paint? Yeah, it must have been. So that's the back of them. So you'll kind of have the... Dip in the paint. Oh, so it's dip in the paint, not dip in the... I better put these like this down. So anyway, yeah, but I'm just not thrilled with this Mod Podge at all. I have no problem calling Mod Podge and telling them how stinky I think this is. And I don't want to use it. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off of here because I'm not going to do any more tonight. I need to paint the back of these and everything. At least I got them off of there. I showed you the skins. And I need to get that done. But I got to go check and see if I can find this stuff. If I can't, then I'm going to just order. I know that stuff was good. And I will order a bottle of it. If I order a bottle of it, it'll go a long, long way. So, anyway, it's like resin, but it's not. It's a better coating, and I need more of it. I need some of it anyway. And like I said, if the stuff in the garage has aged and it's no good, then I'll have to order some more. And I can just show it to her. So thank you all. I wouldn't get this. If you're looking at this, I wouldn't be picking it up. I will never pick this up again. I will be calling Mod Podge and telling them I do not like it. Do not. And I usually like Mod Podge. I do not care for that one iota. So, we didn't know this was going to be a review, did we? But it's a review. Don't like it. But you got to see how I'm going to do the earrings. And I'm going to do more of them. And we're going to seal them. But when I seal them, when you seal them, the paint should be kind of coming through. Like these two I just did with the Mod Podge. I would keep these just for myself. I'm just going to keep them as stitch markers for myself. They've got the purple on them. I'll just keep them for myself. And I can kind of practice with these two. I really like them, but then it's got kind of their colors for the thing. I can kind of practice with the crooked on those two, but the rest of them, no, I ain't touching a 10-foot pole with them. So I wouldn't buy it. No way. And if I did Christina's earrings, I think I'd be bummed. That's my personal intake of it. All right, join us tomorrow for Christina's birthday. We're going to celebrate. I will this weekend do a video. I know I missed topic or devotion Tuesday. We did. We're going to get back on schedule with all that and get it recorded so they're in the thing. I got to do a better job of that. I will do a video explaining the cookie exchange, but for right now, get us your cookie recipes. Put a picture if you want, put a story if you want. Let us know if we can use it in a future cookbook. Make sure your YouTube name is on there. If it's not United States, please go ahead and put it as is, but then do the conversion for us below just to make it easier for us. And we will get it into shorts. And I'm hoping we get tons of recipes. That would be awesome. I want all the stories. And, pick a cookie recipe that's really a family favorite. Maybe has some history behind it. I think it'll be awesome. And take the moment and thank all our members. You guys are rock stars. Thank you, Brazy Girl, if you're still here, for gifting those memberships tonight. That is so amazing. It's a great way of supporting your channel. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for dealing with all the technical difficulties we kind of had tonight. And we hopefully will not have them tomorrow when it's Christina's birthday, but we will put the link up. People can come on, wish her happy birthday, and celebrate with her. So I'm looking forward to doing that with everybody. Here's just a quick thank you to all of our channel members for all you do. And we hope that some of you that were gifted the memberships, just take the moment, and when it's time to renew it, just if you can't do the $2.99, if you're able to do the 99-cent membership, we can keep the amount of emojis we have. We hopefully will be adding more members, and that's a great way of supporting your channel. That's why we have the 99-cent membership, so that you guys that just want to support the channel but money's tight, we know it, can still do that. If you can do the $2.99, great. You get the bonus of having videos given out to you before the regular subscribers do. So thank you all to all our members. We're just going to play this real quick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And remember, stay connected, everybody. Thank you for having us covered. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, be proud of being yourself. There's only one you. We're going to make a shirt out of that. I guarantee you all we are. Just be proud of being yourself, because there's only one of you. Everyone else is taken. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow for a very special night. Have a great night, everybody. God bless. We love you. Good night, everybody.